The ego love can look like heaven on earth. It can be so emotional rich and so beautiful sometimes that we fail to recognize the difference between ego love and true love. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sylvia Salow and I'm a spiritual coach, public speaker and author, and I help people to step into their highest potential and to embody their truest selves. The ego love is something that everyone has been through. I don't care who you are, I know that you've been through ego love, because this is something that has been on this planet playing out for thousands of years, and we are slowly getting out of that cycle. You know, when you are in ego love relationship, when you enter that relationship with that belief that you are not whole, you subconsciously believe that something is wrong with you. You feel incomplete, and you are thinking at the back of your head that perhaps if you are with this person, they will complete you. They will make you feel more whole. And you will feel better when you are around them. Maybe you will feel more appreciated, you will feel more loved, you will feel more recognized, or you will feel safer, or it will raise your social status. Anything that it can be that you are thinking that the other person can give you is ego love. So the main difference is what's the motive within you with which you enter that relationship. And of course, ego love can be also with friendships. We can have ego love relationship with religion, with philosophy, with society, with anything that we put on pedestal. If you are in a relationship and you are subconsciously or even consciously raising that person on a pedestal, what you are doing is that you are creating a difference between the two of you. So they are somewhere high up in the skies, and you are here, and you are thinking they are much better than you. You admire them, you almost like worship them. And as long as they are giving you what you want, you feel amazing. You feel like, wow, this is it. I feel whole, I feel complete. This is heaven on earth. But what happens when they are on that pedestal is that you cannot reach them anymore. You made them so special in your head. You made them so amazing and so wonderful in everything what they are doing that you start to feel that gap, that separation between the two of you. And what happens is that the moment they will stop giving you what you want, that you think they are supposed to give you, and again, this is ego, because no one is required to give you anything. But if you are thinking and placing these expectations on someone, then you subconsciously are making them God of your universe. They are on that pedestal. And you are just thinking, oh, they can give me anything I want. Of course, this is happening very unconsciously, so if I say it out loud, it may sound weird, but this is what's going on within our heads, our minds. So the moment they stop giving you what you want, that in that moment, that pedestal, that altar you place them upon fails, breaks down, and it all crashes. And when this happens, you basically turn from that special love relationship into special hate relationship. What it means is that you start to blame that person for being wrong, for making you miserable, for that relationship keeping you stuck. Because what ego is doing, that it doesn't want to take responsibility for itself. So it takes all these things that we don't like about ourselves and it places it on the other person. So the moment they stop delivering what you had been expecting unconsciously, that moment you start to put them off that pedestal and you start to push them into the ground. So again, there is that inequality between the two of you, because suddenly you are high up and they are down there. So you see, whenever this is happening in your relationship, when it goes from super amazing and high feelings to very low feelings, then you know it's ego love. Another way how you can tell is ego love needs to control, manipulate, be envious or jealous of the other person. So whenever you feel like, oh, I want them to change because I know how they should be, I know better for them, or it will make me feel better, or it will uplift me in my head somehow. So I want them to change. I don't want them to do this or that. I manipulate them, I restrict them, I control them. If you are envious, and this can be like in friendships as well, when you have two friends and they are envious of each other, again, it's the ego love, special love relationship. And it's not true friendship. That's why it can be going from those moments when you are very high up in the sky with that person in regards to your emotions and feelings about them. And then you can go very down to the bottom. Also, how you know if it's ego love relationship is where in your body do you feel connection with them? Because if it's ego love, you will feel connected to them through your solar plexus, which is around here. It's under the rib cage. It's the third chakra in the body. And now you don't have to know anything about chakras. The only thing what you can do to check what kind of relationship it is to close your eyes, think about the other person, and then tune into your body and see where do you feel them in your body. If it's solar plexus, the third chakra, then it's very likely that it's ego love. On the other hand, if it's the true love, you will feel connected to that person from your heart chakra, from your heart space. So you will feel, when you think about them, a sense of expanding. You will feel a sense of lightness, and you will feel connected to them through your heart chakra, as opposed to your third chakra. Because this is what we are doing collectively as well. We are raising collectively from the third chakra, which is the realm of ego and of identifying yourself with possessions, with people, with many things that we like to identify with. And we are moving, transitioning into the heart chakra. And that's why we are going through those difficult times, because that change, the transformation is not easy, but it needs to be done. And together with that change, more and more people are experiencing true love as well. True love we could call also soul-based love or soulmates. So it's someone you connect with and you feel like you two are equal. There is no separation. You don't put them high up, you don't put them down, neither do they. There is this beautiful stream of energy between the two of you. It's flowing, it's open, it's loving, it's embracing. You don't want them to change. You don't want to manipulate them. You don't want to control them. On the other hand, you want to support them, like truly from your heart. You are happy when they are happy. If, for example, even if their happiness would include that they will tell you one day, oh, I think I have to leave our relationship because I need to find myself again, or something like that, you still wish them the best of luck from your heart. And even though you will be sad, you still let them go with love. And how to change from ego love to true love. This change happens when you take truly ownership of your shadow, which means all those parts of you that you didn't want to look at. So it can be, for example, you know that you are a jealous person, or you are envious, or it can be something much less dramatic. For example, you've been through something difficult in your past and it's coming to your mind again and again, and it can be impacting your moods. So suddenly you don't feel good when you are with a partner because you are remembering something from your past. So in the ego love, you would blame it on them. You would take your shadow and project it on them and make them guilty for how you feel. Whereas in the true love relationship, you are thinking, oh, I don't feel good. It must be because of what happened in the past. I recognize it. I take full responsibility for it. I don't blame it on my partner. But I go within myself and I do some inner work, some inner healing. Another way how to transition from ego love relationship to true love relationships is when you find yourself. And I truly mean it, like how many people know who they are? I think this is one of the most difficult questions when I ask my clients. They don't know how to answer. Who are you at the bottom of your being, in the depth of your soul? And I don't care about your name, I don't care about your status, I don't care about your achievements, but who are you deep inside? You have to connect to it, you have to feel it. Without knowing yourself, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to establish this true love relationship, this ease and soul-based relationship. And finding yourself means that you do some inner work, you do some inner search. You are looking into yourself and you are saying, okay, maybe it's not perfect right now, but I will take it step by step and I will start healing and going towards the direction I want. So you don't have to be perfect, but the requirement is that you take full responsibility for your emotions, for fulfilling your purpose, for following your dreams, because you don't ever want to blame someone for not supporting you, because you are there to follow your dreams. It's your responsibility. But in true love relationship, the other person will support you and you will support them. There will be freedom, there will be ease, there will be mutual growth without trying to make the other person grow. You will be just constantly on the same page, evolving higher and higher. And so when you experience true love, it means that you have already started healing yourself and you are coming closer to your soul, to your true self. So if right now you are watching this video and you are thinking, oh, what I'm experiencing is ego love relationship, first of all, don't worry, everyone's been there. There is no judgment. But start paying more attention. It doesn't mean you have to leave that relationship, because it doesn't mean that the other person is wrong. Don't make them wrong or the relationship wrong. It only means that that projection, that perception of them that you have in your mind is not correct. It's not based on truth. You don't see them truly. You don't see them for who they are, and you don't see yourself for who you are. One of them is either high up or down below the other one. So there is not that equality in that relationship. So start looking at your relationship with open eyes. You have to be honest with yourself, because if you are lying to yourself, you will never find yourself, you will never transition to this true love relationship. But, there should be no judgment, as I said. Everyone has been there. And it's one of the ways how we start to connect with our true selves, how we start to get in touch with who we are. And now I would like to know from you, have you experienced true love relationship? Have you met your soulmate? And can you tell the difference between your perhaps previous relationships that could have been ego-based? I would love to know. Please let me know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, why not to subscribe and share with people you love, because it can help them. Thank you and see you next time.